Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you as always for tuning in to Public Freakouts Unleashed. This lady right here is throwing a temper tantrum because she spots Salvation Army collecting donations outside of a, I'm assuming, supermarket or something like that. She gets very upset because she doesn't believe they should be wearing masks while they represent a non-profit.
What do you do on 4th of July?
Can I wear a mask if I want to wear a mask? So you can't call me a criminal because I'm wearing a mask. I'm following.
When you go to rob listen to me, and when you go to rob a bank, that's when you wear a mask.
Well, and when it's kind of mandated.
Not when you're representing a non-profit organization.
Can you please stop yelling at us?
Listen,
I'm not
so happy to know that I yelled at you while I was walking away. You screamed at me.
Well, you yelled at me and him when you came in too.
You
actually yelled at us on the way in and on the way out. So anyway.
Oh, I did? Now you're changing the story, Mr. Let's just see if the Salvation Army is going to invite you back.
All right. Thank you.
Non-profit organizations do not have criminals wearing masks representing them. It's a disgrace to America.
The manager recording this video kicks the lady you see here out of the store because she isn't wearing a mask and she causes some problems for him. He gets very upset by her refusal and 86s her from the store.
You do not want to do it? Ma'am, if you do not wear a mask, you can just leave. I don't want to hear this. I don't need to hear this. I'm asking you please to leave. I am refusing you because you will not wear a mask. And you need to wear a mask to come in here. Lady, I have asthma. It's really bad. My inhaler's in my backpack. Do you want me to show it to you? Lady, I'm telling you, please, just leave.
Can you state your name?
I'm on my lunch. You can leave.
Can you state your name?
You can leave.
Can you state your name?
I don't need to. You can leave before I have to call the cops. I am the manager. That's why I'm asking you, please leave.
State your name.
I do not have to answer that. I don't have to answer any questions.
Okay, can you
But you can leave.
the number to corporate?
You can find that online yourself. And they're going to tell you, you need to wear a mask when you come in here. Both of you. I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is make food for people that are doing what we ask them to do.
As a manager,
Nope.
I'm asking for corporate.
And as a manager, I'm asking you to please leave my restaurant.
So you're refusing me service?
I've already told you that you cannot. I cannot serve you without having a
I
mask.
just want to get it as many times as possible.
Okay, bye.
It's great.
Yeah.
You're breaking the law.
Thank you, Karen.
You're
Bye.
breaking the law.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm doing my job. Bye. Have a nice day.
This lady decides to wake up the entire apartment complex when she causes a massive scene confronting this guy, supposedly because his children were stomping too loud on the floor and that upset her.
It's causing migraines!
Yeah, and your child is right here, and you're setting a horrible example. What's wrong with you?
Where is she?
What's wrong with you?
Where is she? Where is she?
Right there. Ha ha! Ha ha! Okay, so grow up, go home, stop banging on people's doors, stop banging on people's ceilings. Children, you're an adult and you're stomping on purpose. No one is doing anything on purpose to you. No one's doing anything on purpose
That's
to you.
how stupid you are.
Oh, am I?
Because I have...
Hello, new neighbor.
Hi!
Hi, you're so friendly.
Hi!
So what does it mean about you then if you're having your child knock on people's doors
Dude!
so you can throw a little tantrum like a child?
Dude, you are
How old are you?
so worthless.
How old are you? Then why are you knocking on my door if I'm so worthless? What are you wasting your time for? What are you wasting your time for? Yeah, that's what I thought.
What? Wasting my
That's what I
time?
thought, yeah.
Because you're stomping nonstop.
No, I'm
Because
not.
you're such a loser
I'm
that
not
you can't
stomping.
take your kids to the park.
Why don't you go back to Seattle?
You can't take
Why don't
your
you go back to
kids
Seattle?
to the park.
Hey, guess what? There are people that live in these units here.
Yeah, and so they live, and guess what?
What?
They hear you across down here and across here.
Do they?
And I have witnesses.
Do you know what you're doing at 10 o'clock?
One night.
One night. You're being deliberate. You're an adult. You're not a child, and it's
You
not an accident.
are being deliberate because you're
No,
too
we're not.
lazy. You're a piece of You're too lazy
Guess what?
to take your kid outside.
Guess what?
You're too lazy
Guess
to take
what?
your kids outside.
Guess
You're
what?
lazy.
Guess what?
You're lazy to take your kid outside
Hey, guess
to get
what?
some energy
Hey,
out.
get
'cause
yourself
you're
together.
Lazy.
Get yourself together, and guess what?
You're a lazy piece.
Guess
of
it's not
You're
going
a
to
lazy
change.
piece of
You know what's
You're a
hilarious?
lazy piece of
It's
Hey,
change.
guess what?
Bye. It's
I
not
know
gonna change.
I won't change.
No, this
but
is not
you
gonna
will.
change. No,
You
it's not.
will.
It's not going to
You
change.
will. Is
Nope.
she on the lease?
Because there's still two
Is she on
children.
the lease?
There-
Is she on the lease?
There's still
Is
two
she on the
children.
lease? Is she on the lease?
There are still two children, and they're not going to turn
Is she
into
on
an
the
adult
lease?
over time.
Is she on the lease?
All you're doing is making it worse for yourself.
How?
Because it's not going to change. My children are still children. They're still going to make noise from time to time.
No, but they were only here twice a week. That's
How do
what
you know?
she said.
That's what she said. You don't know that. Don't.
Oh, I know.
Don't kick
I
my
know
stuff.
all sorts of.
Oh yeah. Well, you don't know what you're talking about. And why are you kicking my stuff? Put that back.
Because it hit my foot.
It didn't hit your foot. You're kicking my stuff. Put it
Oh,
back.
you're a liar.
Look at the way you act in front of your child. Not just the way you act, but you do that in front of your kid for hours.
Hey,
in front
guess
of your
what?
kid.
Guess what?
It's not gonna change.
It's not even you.
Oh, it's not even me. Yeah, it's yourself. Your problem is yourself. Yeah, keep peeking in my apartment. Your problem is yourself.
I'm not
Because
peeking in
these
your
kids,
apartment.
these kids are not gonna grow up overnight. They're still
No,
gonna be
you
making
need
noise.
to take him
So guess what?
outside.
Have
You piece
have
of
to move.
Take him outside.
How about you should have never came here?
Bring it.
Okay.
Let's see if I get kicked out
you
first.
need to live in a house.
Because you
You need to live in a house.
and I have money to do that.
Well, then do
you?
it. Then why don't you do it?
Then do you?
Then why are you living here? This is a low-income
you
building.
have-
This is a low-income building.
Ah, right.
Right. Right.
So your needs
yeah?
to be on the lease.
Well, then
that
why-
of
Oh, yeah?
yours
I wouldn't talk about
needs
big.
to be on the lease.
You're the last person I would probably be talking about big with, so.
Well, at least
Yeah.
I don't have men in and out.
Yeah.
And working the system because
yeah.
you're working the system.
Oh, I'm working the system.
Yeah.
How?
Is she?
Explain to me how.
She's working.
She's working, huh? Yeah, we have men coming in and out. You're so smart.
She's working.
Hey, guess what? You're wasting your time.
Hey,
No, it's
I
not
have
going to change.
cameras.
I don't care.
I have cameras.
Oh, where are
and
they catching-
she's not only is your spot in your car in
Oh.
the resident.
Oh my God, I'm using my parking spot. And I have another car that's in the guest spot. Oh, what, do you have
That
two cars?
doesn't leave.
Oh, look,
your
there's-
car.
Look, neighbors, bye.
They keep pounding. I can't. Do you not hear the
You
pounding?
have to be yelling all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, well,
Thank
you.
you.
Know
You
what?
need to be yelling. Chill out. You're disturbing everybody. Stop.
I'm disturbing.
Yes.
Wait.
You don't need to be
try
told that.
living under these.
You don't need to be told that.
Try
You know you're
living
disturbing.
under
You
them.
know.
Kid.
You know you're
They
disturbing.
have 2 kids and people that are not supposed to be on the lease.
Oh
They're
yeah?
not on the lease.
You don't know what you're talking about. So why don't you go home and act like
And
an
you
adult?
just moved in too.
So did you. So who cares? He doesn't have any less credit than you. Don't be talking to
But
people
you
like
just
that.
told me I had no credit
No, I didn't.
because I just moved in.
Yeah, you just moved in. And you're sitting here acting like some sort of king trying to regulate people, having your child knock on my door, and then you're throwing a
Dude,
tantrum like a child.
she
Stop
chose to do
screaming.
that.
Stop screaming. Go home.
She chose to knock on the door.
I don't
because
care.
She has migraines
That's fine. Go
because
home.
You're stomping.
That's fine. Guess what?
You try.
Don't yell at that person.
You're e-learning,
Listen.
right? So,
You don't need to.
are you not learning from home?
Who cares? That's not your business. That is not your business.
No.
Go
no,
home.
It's because you're stomping and you can't regulate your children because you're too lazy.
You can't regulate yourself.
You're
banging on my ceiling all day and screaming for hours. Go home, call the manager, deal with it like a normal person. You don't have the right to be knocking on people's doors and harassing them.
Dude.
Tell the manager, call the cops, do what you gotta do, and grow up.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
This lady gets out of her car and confronts the woman recording and her dog because she believes that they are stepping over the line onto her property, and that makes her very upset.
Are we in your driveway? We are in the sidewalk. We are in the damn sidewalk.
Go to school to learn.
Go to school. I already am in school.
This is private.
We were on the sidewalk only.
You cannot cross this line. This is private property.
Cross the line. Are you a Karen? Are you a Karen?
Do you have a house here?
I live here.
That is the line. This is not. You can walk your dogs here. You can.
Are you trying to start problems for no reason?
No, but you are playing games. This is
Games?
games.
No, there's no game,
But
okay?
you know what? You know what?
Okay, get out.
This
Get
is-
lost, okay?
Hey,
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
do not yell. You're on my property.